You're good to go.
See how long we can stare at each other.
Just like I thought we were doing the mannequin challenge. We were all like,
What kind of an animal were you when you were like young, born or young? And how does it compare to the animal that you think that you are most like now? That makes sense?
yeah.
If you were an animal.
Yeah, if you were an animal back then.
Back then, what do you think you were back then? And what do you think you are now? I think it might be telling.
Well, I can probably... Charlie, you go first.
Nope, you're already going. Go ahead.
Well, I've always loved tigers, the white tigers, especially. So I guess when I was younger, I always thought I was like a baby white tiger. And now I would say, yes, I feel like I'm a grown white tiger.
Wow.
Fucking bullshit.
I love those animals. That's like my spirit animal.
You're like a guy when he's talking to a girl. You give an answer to a woman, you give the answer based on what you think she's gonna like, what she wants to hear. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I feel that too. Say what you really think.
Yeah, you're like, what do you really think? Really, you're a white tiger then and now?
Yes.
Fuck.
What do you think? I changed?
Apparently not.
No, I don't think I have.
Well, I think you listen.
Maybe that's telling.
You've listened. It might be. We should probably inspect that after all this is said. But maybe you've given 2 animals, which I thought was interesting. I came up with 3, and it's because I'm older, I guess.
Oh, maybe you've gone through like stages.
I think just because of that fact, because I think it ties into.
What are yours?
Well, when I was born, when I think, okay, when I was young, I flash on a photo that was taken of me when I was 4 years old. And I was a chubby little fucker, cuddly. So like a cuddly little bear. That's what I think I was back when I was very young.
Okay.
And then as I grew up, a little bit older, then I learned that I had a heart of a lion. I was very, athletics, in my mind. I was like a lion, heart of a lion, And then as I've gotten older, I now correlate myself mostly, and I don't know if it's considered an animal, but I think it is. It's an insect. I think that I'm a cockroach because I have defied life.
Oh my God, why do I feel like you've said this to me before?
In your dreams. I'm in your fucking heads. But I'm now a cockroach. I have defied life.
And you can still run around with your head cut off?
Well, you can kill those fuckers, take their head off, and they live for 3 days.
Yeah.
So, I think I've dodged life at least twice that I know of. In football, I had ended up in the hospital, made it.
Oh, yes, that one you did.
Doctor told me I should have died. But then again, when I had my strokes, the doctor said I should have died.
So then your third one,
I'm a fucking cockroach. I'm a cockroach with an attitude. Charlie? Are you a black tiger and a black tiger?
No, I think I was... what's like the shyest animal? A panda?
Oh, I don't know.
I was a panda and now I'm a cat.
A panda and a cat. Just a cat?
cat?
Just a cat? Are you like your garden variety house cat or what kind of cat?
Like a house cat? Because you look at it, how house cats, you could call them, and they're just laying there looking at you like.
No.
Yeah.
Life revolves around a house cat.
I know, but if you're a cat, cats are pretty indifferent. Their personality. Are you like that, Charlie? You're like, yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna go outside.
That's exactly what a cat is, and they're not like they won't.
I don't want you to pet me.
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
off.
Pet me when I want you to pet me.
I'll let you know. Are you like that?
I was a panda, and now I'm a Garfield house cat. Just sleep all day and eat, and then when I want to do something, I do it. I don't listen.
Oh.
I don't listen.
All right then. I want to go back to the white tiger.
I don't think I've changed. Really? I don't. No, I don't. I don't.
You don't?
No, and I mean, I keep repeating it because I'm really thinking, but no, I think the only difference is I'm harder now than I was back then. So that's why I say I was a baby one back then that, didn't have life shit on them yet. And then I grew up and I had, life be life. And now I'm just a little harder.
You're
a tough one.
You're a hardened tiger?
Yeah.
And that doesn't reflect, there's nothing that shows that like a medal of honor. You know, like when you've been through hell,
I've been through nothing special.
So your white little cute coat is the same as it was back then, even though you've been shit on more in life?
My coat's perfectly fine. It's just I'm stronger.
And your growl is the same?
Stronger.
Stronger. Okay.
Oh, yes, the growl's different from a baby to an adult.
You are different a little bit. Okay. Same animal, though. Whoa.
I really think so.
I think it's kind of boring.
And then I think I'm going to die the same animal.
I think it's kind of boring.
And then when they're older, they're just they don't have that little fight in them. That's probably gonna be me too. Then I'm just gonna be like,
how do you know they don't have fight? How do you know that?
Because you've seen them. You haven't watched them on TV or something.
Never.
So I'm at the age where I'm a little aggressive, the one that's gonna slap you in the face if you get near it. And then when they're older, you're they will talk to them or try to feed them or something. They're just I don't care. I can barely move.
Not interested?
Yeah.
Did you ever get in a fight in high school with another girl?
Almost, but no.
Did you ever smoke weed in high school?
No.
And then you were a teacher's aide and got straight A's? I don't think you were.
I wasn't a teacher's aide.
I don't think you were a lion growing up. I'm sorry.
I didn't say a lion. I said a tiger.
Charlie, way to listen.
Not even a tiger. Nothing. I would say like a sheep.
Sheep?
Mm-hmm.
Your face.
He called you a sheep?
It's his opinion, but the funny thing is he didn't know me back then.
But yet he can tell from knowing you now. You're a sheep. How about me, Charlie? What was I?
Me very well.
I'm just going. I gave you some badass, strong things, and you said no to all of them. So I was like, I just don't feel that way.
Smoking weed in high school behind my parents' back, the thing that I wasn't supposed to do. That's just supposed to define
a tiger
my character. Would it?
Yes.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
I think a tiger in the jungle would be smoking weed.
Yeah,
really?
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like king of the jungle, kind of.
They're king of the jungle. They do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think that they're elegant.
You don't want me to smoke weed? Oh, wait a minute.
I think an ape be like that.
Ape?
Yeah. I think an ape or a monkey that's swinging off the branches of being a little crazy and cuckoo. I think that the tiger would be more on the ground, stable, foundation. I don't think it'd be running amok in the jungle. No, I don't think that. Oh. I think a monkey would be running amok in the jungle.
So you think you're pretty stable then?
Yeah, I was.
Really?
Yeah, I had my head on straight. I did. Neither of you can say anything because none of you knew me at that age.
I know. I have a hard time buying that you're like a goody two shoes. I'm still.
What?
I'm really still struggling with that. When you say that, I think, oh my God.
Well, now I'm older, so I don't need to be a goody two shoes.
What?
I'm older now. I don't need to be a goody two shoes. But back then, when I had parents that were in control of me, yes, I was. I had a guilty conscience. Bad. That thing could ruin me. Speaking
of that, guilty conscience. I saw something. I think I may have told you. I read it. No, it was my. By the way, Charlie, I have a really good contact for you. He's a hairstylist. His name is what's his name? Cara?
Dennis.
Dennis.
Hair by Dennis.
Hair by Dennis. And he posted something on the internet the other day. He said, when you get to the point where it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, I mean, legitimately,
yeah,
you become dangerously free. I just thought that was a very interesting sort of saying or comment that he made.
I think that is really true.
And I have never ever been dangerously free. Have you, Charlie or Cara? Like not caring, really. I mean, some people say, I don't really care what you think, but they really do. They don't really mean that.
I will say this. I don't think that I'm like that with everybody, but there has been specific individuals.
Charlie's losing it.
There's been specific individuals that
He's doing the
I
head sweep.
that I now am like that with. Just specific individuals that probably had more control back then, and they don't have it now. But I definitely am not like that with everybody.
I get what you're saying. I don't think that's possible. I feel like anything, like I feel I've never met someone that cares less than me in life, and I still care. You get what I mean? There's no one, you can never not care about anything where you're free. That's not possible.
No, I think I mean more like what I take from Dennis was like not caring about anything, but not caring about what people think
About you.
about you.
I think that's that one thing though that is the thing that everybody will care about. You could say it all you want.
I mean, I kind of agree with you, but what I've noticed is that as I've gotten older, it changes. The perspective changes, and I think it has to do with death. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna be dead in a little bit anyway.
I think it'll get easier. Like you're like, but you'll still at the back of your head, like some people will, you will care.
And it does. That still bothers me. Like when somebody makes a comment or hurts my feelings. But because
feelings?
But yeah. But I do notice that I guess with repetition and age, it matters less and less. I can shake it off more than I could before when I was younger.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's really interesting how the human psyche is. We can be really, really evil, and we can be really, really good. And I find that very interesting that we have that capability. I wonder why that is.
We can be really, really evil or really, really good.
Yeah. How can we be so evil that we can torture one of our own? Not our own, but I mean, some parents have tortured their own kids. Yeah. But I mean, how can we be that evil, and yet we can, just like some of your clients, Cara, they are good humans. What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How can we be that? I mean, so extreme.
I think that has a lot to do with the way that you're raised, people that you're raised around, things that you're taught.
So you don't think we're born evil or born good? You think we're just born?
I think we're all born the same.
Neutral.
I think we're all born the same.
No.
But you can't. So you're gonna say we're all born different?
Yes.
As soon as we come out, we all don't know how to talk. We all don't know how to walk. We all don't. That
doesn't matter because I never really met my dad, and there's things that I do from my dad.
Yeah, but I mean, going down to
there's serial killers at a young age.
So that's like something in the gene that carries, right?
Yeah, okay, genes I understand, but I think that.
Well, with that being said,
yeah, that's the.
So are we born?
Guess you could be born evil.
So we could be born evil.
Well, I don't want to say that. I'm just saying we're definitely born different. No, we're not all the same. Just because we're all humans and babies, it doesn't work that way.
So, do you think we're born evil or good? You think that when you come out, you're doomed already?
See, that I don't think. I think you can change, depending on maybe who you're raised by or people around you or things that you've seen. I think that all impacts us as we're growing up. Right? You guys don't think that? You don't think that something impacts you while you're growing up?
I do.
Yeah, I do too, but that's not what he's really asking. Yeah. I was like, he's asking, can someone just be born and
evil?
No reason, and they're just bad, and there's no reason for it. I think so, because we just kind of talked about there's some things that just are unexplainable, and I don't think we'd be able to explain it, but I definitely think there could definitely be someone born and they're just already bad. Why not?
Just something to makes you say, like you just did.
I definitely don't think we're all born the same at all.
We're not, because we're all different in many different ways. But that's not what I was saying.
We care about
you were so hard.
We care about people so much that this cracks me up. You can be really confident. I think I'm a pretty confident person. And you can be really confident, but why is it that when we're first with somebody, a girl, like a guy with a girl, why is it that we feel so insecure about being naked in front of them, about going to the restroom,
Eating.
and eating, and peeing? Why are we so insecure about that? And then once we get with them for a while, it's like
We don't care about
all
nothing.
that goes away.
Mhm.
We don't care. But yet, just a few months ago, maybe a few weeks ago, I was very insecure about being totally naked in the light with you. I mean, it's just, how does a few weeks change us that much? Are we that insecure? Are we that confident after 2 or 3 weeks or whatever? You know what I'm talking about. It's like you don't care anymore. Now you can go to the restroom in front of your mate.
Your mate.
Door open.
I know.
Door open. Sitting there dropping a deuce. It's okay. You don't mind.
I think it comes to a lot of you want everything to be perfect and not rejected in any way. You know what I mean? Like everything just has to be fake.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I just find it very interesting. How about when you're like arguing, or you probably, I mean, I have more because I'm with somebody now for quite a few years. How about when you argue when you're naked? When you're pissed off at your mate,
We both.
and you're
we
naked.
both did the eye thing. Like, what?
Yeah.
You purposely get naked before you get in that fight? Does it make it better?
No, but I'm saying, well, I'm the type of person that Tina called me a nudist, but I'm just the type of person that do you go around the house just naked?
No,
no.
I have kids.
I don't know if that made a difference for me. I don't know. I can't remember back then. But how can we, don't you think that's kind of weird? Like, I'm sure that a fight has broken out with people that's been together for so long. I'm sure that a fight breaks out when they're naked and they're willing to duke it out and fight naked. It's like,
I do not picture that happening.
it happens.
Are you sure?
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay, if anybody has fought with their person naked, please comment below for me.
I would love to hear
Because
that.
I want to know.
And I think it's kind of interesting. Yeah.
The only time I'm naked is when I'm having sex, and 9 out of 10 times I've never got in a fight.
You were born.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like, if I'm naked, I don't think that there'd be any fighting. But I guess for you, if you're naked and you're just kind of doing your own life thing, then maybe you're just in the kitchen naked, and then she runs out of the bedroom. And
Leo, I need to know when you're naked, because I know your life.
Most of the time.
All the time.
Yeah, but I'm like, okay, I know Leo's life. So I was like, he must go to sleep naked and then wake up naked. But I'm like,
Yes.
no, you
Yes.
go to the gym at 5 a.m. So you got clothes on before. So do you get home and just take off your clothes?
Yes.
There it is. Okay.
There it is.
It drives my roommate crazy, especially even if I'm just walking around with naked feet. I walk around barefoot.
Yeah, I walk everywhere barefooted.
Yeah,
outside in the
but
road
I prefer to be just in the nature.
Yeah. Okay. See, that's just so that I can understand why you asked the question now.
You know what? I'll share something that I don't want to, but I will. The only reason, now that I think of it, I usually don't have a shirt on or shoes, but I always have pants on. It's because I got molested by an angel. So I got this huge.
Whoa! You got molested by who?
An angel.
Oh, an angel? You mean like a hell's angel?
No, like a
Like
god
an
angel.
Oh dear.
When you have a birthmark,
Fuck
they say
no.
it's an angel kiss, but mine ain't an angel kiss. My shit's it's big. I have a big birthmark on like basically my ass.
Oh, so you're insecure about your angel kiss on your ass?
No, molestation.
Oh, molestation. But you equate that with being molested?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
So
I think that's telling.
But if you're by yourself naked,
Are you coming?
why does it matter?
I'm never by myself. I always have my kids.
Mm. Yeah, I like to have my windows open, so that's why. Like windows, like blinds open. I'm big with I like light in, lots of light in. So I'm normally not naked.
Why are certain body parts erotic to the male or to the female? And why is that? Why is
Yeah, but that's too hard because that's personal. Because some people are super into feet,
that's a fetish. We talked
and
about
then
that
some
one.
people
Yeah, but
hate
is it a
feet.
fetish? Or is it that they're just into the foot, like guys are into butts and boobs? Is it really so? If you're into a butt, is it a butt fetish? Or if you're into boobs,
But
is it a boob fetish?
But yeah, people are into that. The point is, why would that be erotic? Why would your toes be erotic to somebody?
You know what I was thinking when we were going through the pandemic? I thought if we were gonna have to wear masks forever, that mouths were gonna start being like butts and tits. You know what I mean? I think one thing is that we don't get to see it. It's always covered up.
Ah,
And,
good
and that
point.
may be the feet thing too with people. I don't know. That's just a guess.
That's actually a really good guess.
I know, but
His
when
feet
you
are really covered up.